afternoon, South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. This is Afternoon Express, and it is Thursday, finally.
Woohoo! To the weekend.
I know I'm getting a little bit of a rumble in the jungle here, getting everyone excited because we are back, baby, with our resident chef, Chef Tumi. Now, as a foodie, have you been just loving everything we've been doing this week?
Palisa, I've been loving everything about it because we're talking meat, and more meat, and also we're pairing it with our veggies, so at least we're still keeping a bit of a balance there.
Yep.
And we've still got the chef back in the studio.
Absolutely! We have got Chef Aphelele coming back. Now, Butwami, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, Fanny. Today I'm very, very excited to work with Mince again. So yeah.
Yep, indeed. Now, we are beefing up again on this Thursday beef and veggie-inspired Afternoon Express Masterclass with me, Palisa Tembe. Our regular Olympic chef, Aphelele Dlungana, is back in the kitchen as he shows us how to perfectly fry our steaks, make a creamy beef stroganoff, and meatballs wrapped in cabbage leaves. My mouth is already salivating. I came so hungry, I'm ready to eat indeed. And if you are, please just head over to our Afternoon Express website where we have detailed every dish we're about to whip up today. We also have Tuesday's dishes, ne?
Yes, Palisa, we do.
So it's thumbs up here in the kitchen. But before we get into all of our delicious recipes, we're also going to talk about the fresh spread that we have in front of us. Now, Aphelele, again, you brought some healthy-looking meats.
So today we'll be working with some kidneys. So this is lamb kidneys now there. So these are very, very high in omega-3. This will be you can use for your steak and kidney pies. And right next to it, we have chuck. Comes from the lower back, right next to the neck of the cow. It's got a lot of connective tissue, but that you can use for a minute steak, pound it down with your mallet. And then right here we have your sirloin that we can use for steak strips, you can use for your kebabs, or you can just seal it off like that.
Now, Chef, on Tuesday, you came with a T-bone the size of my head. And these sirloins are quite reasonably smaller. So is that going to be quite a different game changer or in the way we prepare it and the way we enjoy it?
Yes, it does. This will take a little bit less time cooking. Remember, it's not that thick. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, we're not done, though.
We're not done, though.
We've got a family favorite. I think every South African in every home should know what this is.
So can you pass me that, please, buddy? So here we have beef mince. So it's ground up meat. This you can use for many dishes. You can make your koftas. You can make your meatballs out of this. Yeah, so this is a very, very versatile piece of meat.
Tumi, I'm looking forward to getting into all of this, but Chef did say from about the mince to the chuck, that is all beef. But here we went for some lamb kidneys. So talk to me just about the different types of meat and the textures that we can enjoy.
So, Palisa, if you're looking at lamb meat, okay, for instance, right now we're talking about the lamb kidney specifically. So people would assume that because it also is one of the internal organs, one of that offal, you'd expect it to cook for longer. But this is one of the few of the offal meats that you can actually eat quicker. Because one thing you want with this is you don't want to overcook it. You can just slice it in half, make sure it's beautifully cleaned, and you just flash fry it, because the whole idea is you want to keep it nice and tender. So it's not like the other meats like we did tripe on Tuesday, and that takes a while to cook. So it's not like one of those. So it has a bit of a, it's an acquired taste, I've noticed, because not everyone gravitates towards the lamb kidney because of the function of it and because of the taste of it.
I like kidneys. I don't know, beef kidneys. I think I do love insides. I even love chicken giblets and hearts. So it's lovely to be able to play with and enjoy every part of whatever animal we're enjoying. But let's get back to the chuck. Now, I mean, I've definitely seen this in the supermarket, but I'm not quite familiar as to, you did say that it's the below the neck of the cow, but above the shoulder. Is it economical, price points financially? What are we looking at? And that texture compared to the lamb kidney, how does that compare? It's
not very, very expensive for Malado. I mean, like the chuck, it's got a lot of connective tissue, as I said.
Yeah.
So that will need you to clean it properly when using it also. And I mean, like, as you can take it to, you can make steaks out of this. Yeah. So steaks.
But whenever I think of chuck, I think of a braai vlees for me, and that's what I think of. So I see it here, and it's a whole piece. Normally, we're so used to seeing it already cut up and then, into those thin slices. So that's exactly what Chef is saying. So you could cut it up into those beautiful thin cuts of meat, and you just flash fry them as well on an open fire and get that beautiful smokiness. And that's when the connective tissue sort of breaks down and gives you that juiciness when you have that steak.
So the vegetables that we're going to be using today, Tumi?
Melissa, we're going to be doing something called I'll give it the name that our team calls it. It's Oma Honoricum base, and that uses cabbage leaves, Balesa. And yes, now we've got the baby ones, the little baby cabbage. So that's going to be, in essence, the carrier of the dish that we're going to be making, because we're going to make some beautiful, like, meatballs with rice and wrap them in this beautiful, economical and very family-friendly ingredient.
We also spoke about sweet potatoes. Now, how are we going to be incorporating sweet potato in the other recipes?
Well, normally people have their pies just on their own, but we're giving you an idea where you can have your pie with a side, and we're going to be having our steak and kidney pie paired with our sweet potato fries, Balesa, because normally you have fries, just normal potatoes, but we like to, you know, elevate our veggies. Sweet potatoes, for me, are probably one of the most fun ingredients to use at home.
Beef stroganoff. Okay, we also have that on the menu. Now, beef stroganoff is also a fan favorite. It is so easy to make, very versatile. I think the entire family likes it. So when it comes to a beef stroganoff, what would we regularly, or what would we pair it with? Would be more of a mushroom?
Typically, that's how stroganoff is done. It's done with a beautiful mushroom sauce. That's where you cook your sirloin or your minute steak. I prefer to use those kind of meats because you want to flash fry it. But we'll actually go into detail about the difference of that kind of meat and how it's cooked with the veggies and so forth.
Definitely looking forward to it. Again, I have to just point your attention all the way to our Afternoon Express website, where you can find out what's on the menu this week and how you can get involved. How should your shopping cart be looking? Don't worry, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Now, on social media, we still want to engage with you. We are still focusing on meat. So I've got a funny joke for you. Are you ready?
Yes, Polly.
How does a butcher introduce his wife?
I don't know. Hi, I don't know.
Meaty Betty.
Well, welcome. Would you like to meet Patty?
Wow.
Well, just like that. Now, I want to find out from you, what is your best joke? Remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, the stakes are high in the Afternoon Express kitchen. Coming up, Chef Aphelele shows us how to fry our steaks rare, medium, and well done.